So normally I would start a Declutter series with face products, but this time I'm kind of starting with things I'm more certain I'm going to get rid of more things from, and starting with face palettes, because I don't know if you noticed as they were coming over, some of these are kind of dusty because I haven't used them in a very long time. So let's just adjust y'all slightly there, and let's get cracking. Starting with over here, I have a MAC palette here that has my MAC blushes in it, and I'm almost certain I'm going to keep these. They're still in really good condition, and they're still really lovely colors. Oh, it's just gone a bit dent with this one. So in here I have Copper Tone, Format, Raisin, Harmony, Swiss Chocolate, and Taupe, yes. And then over the side, I think this was Scarlet, yes, Frankly Scarlet, Burnt Pepper, yes, I used that one a lot. Doesn't look like it, but I did. And Margin. So I'm going to keep hold of these guys, and whilst we're at it, I have these other MAC palettes here where inside them. Oh, this is empty, basically. I'm going to throw away thisness. That's Stars and Rockets, but I have other colours that match Stars and Rockets. And the rest of it is like Sugar Pill Pigments and a Bare Minerals thing. Right. And then this one, this MAC palette, has cream colour bases in it, which I haven't used, and they've got eyeshadow on them. Like, let's swipe off the eyeshadow. This is Luna. Yeah, like, I don't know if I would use them. Then this one was Hush, yes. Yeah, let's try and get all of the other stuff off of it. I've probably just rubbed a bit of Luna on top of it, but whatever. I mean, it's still soft. They don't smell bad. I will keep them, and I'm going to pan them. That's what I'm going to do with those. I'm going to keep them and I'm going to pan them. And what I might do is clean out this specific MAC container to keep the MAC products that I'm panning in, because as you see I have individual pans of blush and I have individual pans of eyeshadow, so we will do that. Then we have the Sigma Corda Rosa, which is really, really pretty. Does it tell me how many grams are in each of these? 25.05 grams in the whole palette. Let me just quickly math that out. So we're looking at about 4.17 grams per blush. It's really pretty, but they are very samey colours, and I did spend quite a bit on it. So I think, yeah, we're going to keep it and we're going to pan it. This is the Belgian Waffle. Apart from having been dug in it by a child, it's been lightly used. I am going to declutter this. I already have a place for, like, a home for all of these to go. So yes, anything that isn't salvageable is going to go in the trash. Anything that's still nice-ish, you know, scratch and dent, I already have a home for them to go to. this is the Morphe highlight palette, and I was keeping it mostly just for the Celestial highlight because I do really, really, really like it. Oh, it's stunning. But I do have the e.l.f. taupe one, and I don't need all of this. So it is going to go along with this bronzer palette. It's going to go because I you know, I'm struggling to work through the bronzers that I have that are individual. I'm also going to let go of the Soph X palette, which I think is one I bought twice. But whatever. We're letting her go. We're letting them go. We're moving on with life. These are ones that are like a toss-up. Like, I really want to keep them, but at the same time, am I ever actually going to use them? This is the Little Femme blush palette that's... Oh, these colours are just stunning and gorgeous and beautiful, and I would love to use them more, but I've always been using my other blushes. But I think I might also make up like a smaller palette, because these are Pro Pans. I'm going to make up a smaller sort of face and eye palette and put some of these shades in there too and get these guys used up. I was meant to tape this in and I never did. Maybe that was a sign. And this is the Saharan blush palette from Juvia's Place. And these are just so unique. They really are. Leah, this is like a really bronzy blush, and Zara. I don't know when I would actually use those colours, but I do like particularly Neo. Neo was one that I was really enamored by. It's very unique, very like burnt. It's not something you would put on full power, but it just has this really nice quality to it. I loved. So I'm going to keep that. And that brings us to my Anastasia palettes, which I think I'm going to keep and attempt to pan them. And that is a big challenge because, you know, it's Anastasia and I know how long it takes people to pan these, but also at the same time it doesn't really take people a long time to pan these. I've seen people hit pan on these quite quickly. It doesn't even have grammage on it. Oh no, here it is. Right, so each one of these is only 4.5 grams, which is substantial, but most highlights I've seen have like 10 grams, between 6 and 10 grams. So for these to only have 4.5 grams a piece, it makes it more manageable to work my way through certain ones. So that was the Nicole Guerrero one. This is the Glow Sugar kit. These are really, really pretty. I particularly like marshmallow and butterscotch. Again, these ones are much bigger. These are 7.4 grams and would take a lot longer to go through. But we'll see. And then we have the Sun Dipped one, which is one I've had the longest. Here we go. Tourmaline. This is why I don't need to keep that Celestial shade, because I have Tourmaline, which is, oh, beautiful. And then we have Summer, which I've used a lot of. And Moonstone that I like a lot of. Bronzed is very bronzy. That'd be more of like an all-over sweep of colour. So I think I've done not too bad. It's a very good start off to a declutter. I've gotten rid of 4 face palettes. Very impressed. Next up I have my smaller eyeshadow palettes, which I got rid of quite a lot of last time. So we'll go through them and see what I'm keeping, what I'm getting rid of, what needs to stay, what needs to go. And it might hurt a lot because there's some expensive eyeshadows in here. We'll just have to wait and see, won't we? The whole point is downsizing, getting rid of what is no longer serving us. This, the Comfort Zone palette, I've not actually used. I've had it for like a year now, and I've not used it. Will I use it? I don't know. I'll keep it for a little bit longer. My Avon palettes, I think I'll just let go of. I mean, this is a really beautiful palette, but also I have these shades in other places. This is the Toasted Terracotta. This was definitely one of my favourite palettes that we did. I don't know if they still stock this one, but it was my go-to. You can maybe see that there's like dips in some of the colours, and this one here is Vibrant Spice. Some dips in the purple, and yeah, they were like some of my favorite ones. I don't think there's any other Avon ones here, is there? No, those are the only two I kept. I'm gonna get rid of these ones. My NARS, this is Surabaya. I don't know. I mean, it's really pretty, but also how many other eyeshadows I have in this color scheme? They're like really rich and really dark and really pigmented, but also like the packaging is really sticky. I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'll hang on to it and I'll keep it out and try and encourage myself to use it more, and we'll see what comes of it. Next we have some XX Revolution. This is Extrovert. It is pretty. These are pretty. This is Experience. That is really pretty, but I'm never going to use that. I have these colours in other palettes. I don't need duplicates. I know of several teenage girls who might fight over this, so we'll pass it along. This is Excite. Again, several teenage girls that might get more enjoyment out of that than me. Extreme. And then Extravagant. Wowzers. Actually, you know what? Let's just pass them all along. And some lovely young ladies can get use of those. And then that just kind of leaves us. These aren't quite all of my high-end palettes. There are a few that aren't here right now. But I don't know if I'm going to be getting rid of any of these ones. This is my Estee Lauder Fiery Saffron. This is really pretty. I actually think I could probably pan this. Here I go again, eh? Thinking I can pan everything. This is Rebel Metal, which is like a perfect companion to Fiery Saffron. This is Guerlain Tonka Imperial, but I don't think they make this anymore. Again, it's very basic colours. I might keep this for like touch-ups. I don't want to throw it away, but also I'm not too fussed about it getting damaged, if that makes sense. Like, I'll keep it in my makeup bag for touch-ups and things. So yeah, we'll keep hold of that for that. Then we have this Guerlain Morning Java, not Guerlain, Clinique. See, I've used this quite a bit, and I do really like that gold, and I really like that brown, and that base shade is really nice. This is like the linery one. Oh, it's so nice. It's so dark. Again, that'd be a nice one to keep in my makeup bag to alternate with the Guerlain one for touch-ups. I have my two Lancome ones. This is a Brun Natural. So nice. I don't think these have much eyeshadow in them though. It's only 4.3 grams for the whole thing. So I do think I could probably pan this. Same with this one. This is Terre d'Ivoire. I think I could possibly pan these and get them moved out. Right, onto the Dior's, which is probably just going to be more of a show and tell rather than actually getting rid of any of them. This is Amber Nuit, stunning, gorgeous. Rosy Tan, again stunning, gorgeous. One of my originals that I've had for a stupid long time, but I just can't bear part with it. This is Fairy Goals. This was like a Christmas one. It's so pretty, so pretty. I do need to just get use out of these, I really do. This is Amber Design. Very nice. Cure Carnage. I use quite a bit of this one. This is Hypnotize. Gorgeous browns. And this last one is the Pied de Poule, which is all like the really smoky dark colours. As I say, I don't think these are all of my Dior ones. I think I do have a couple that are out. They're on my desk. But I'm going to keep hold of these ones. But I think I did okay when it comes to eyeshadow palettes. Well, small palettes at least for the moment. I got out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 little palettes. These ones are just going to go straight in the bin, and these ones are going to be passed out to people, or offered to people anyway. This is going to be a very easy ditch. This is a basket full of mascara. And I've opened up a few of them in recent, well, over the course of this year, I've opened up a few of them, and they've opened up and been dry. Like the Avon ones, I'm going to keep the brand ones, I think. Let's just check. Well, this one's been opened and used, so no, we're not going to keep that because that's probably been there since we moved in. This one, however, is a new tube of Colossal. That is not a new tube of Great Lash, so we're going to get rid of that. So the only thing we're keeping so far is one tube of Colossal. What's this? I don't want to keep that. I've had it for so long, no thank you. Oh, the wee tester of the Pillow Talk push-up lashes. Let's keep that for giggles. Let's see what it's like. Yeah, I think I've had everything else in here for a ridiculously long time. And I'm just gonna pass on it all. I'm just gonna get rid of it all. So I'm throwing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you're wondering why I have so many Avon mascaras, I did used to be an Avon rep 5 years ago, and I was a really good one. And I used to have this for I used to have all these for events, and I used to give them as gifts with purchases and things, because they always were giving mascaras as free gifts for stuff. And if you worked your ordering, you could score some. So that's why I have so many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, just count that as a mascara, 23, 24, I did used to really love this one was amazing, 25, I love this one too, but they discontinued it, and all of them are opening and dry, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Oh, I love this. I have to get a new tube of that. 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. I'm getting rid of 48 mascaras. That is insane. 48 mascaras. Out of this, the only one I would really like to repurchase would be the Clinique High Impact mascara, because I do really like it. And this one, no, that's a High Impact as well. Where's the Estee Lauder one that I love? No, that's Clinique as well. The Estee Lauder double wear mascara, there is a tube of it in here. I saw it. Here it is. Sumptuous Extreme Lash Multiplying Mascara. I absolutely adore this stuff. So all the rest of this, trash. Bye bye. Next up we have more highlight stuff. There is a face palette. This is a face palette I will probably keep because I do like to pull out at festive seasons. This is the Revolution Precious Stones Rose Quartz, and again it has that sort of beigey highlight that I like. And I like the light one as well, and I like to topper my blush with this one on the end here. So we'll keep hold of that one because it's pretty and I love it. There are definitely some in here that I'm going to get rid of. Quite possibly this one. This is a Splendor Ultra Glow Highlight in So Glazed from Revolution. Because it is so big, I'm just never going to get to it. I never am. So we'll pass her along. And go down here. The Mega Honey, like, it's pretty. I like it, but also I have others. This is the Revolution Just My Type. It is so pretty. So nice. I'll keep hold of that one. Same with Holiday Romance. I do like to use this as like an MSF type deal. Like more like a powder than a highlight. I think that might be it. All that I'm getting rid of in here. I have my MAC MSFs. This is Lightscapade. It is a classic. It really is. Again, it's another kind of thing that I more use as like a powder because it is very sheer. This is a Redhead. It is stunning. I need to actually use them. That's what I need to do. I need to actually use them. And this is Blonde. They're so pretty. So pretty. This is Juvia's Place Cleo. It's like a loose highlight powder. I don't know when I think I'm going to use it. But it's so nice. It's so pretty. I might mix it in with lotion or something. This is Candlelight by Laura Mercier, and I would be stupid to get rid of this. It's so pretty. They did another one, I think it was called Silver Dusk. Oh, Silver Dusk is beautiful. This is beautiful. It's a gorgeous rose gold. This is Hourglass Luminous Light. Again, this is more of like a finishing powder. Yeah, it's more of like a finishing powder, so I need to like recategorize that and put it in a different place. This is the case for Rose Illumination. The actual Rose Illumination is in a palette. My Becca's. This is one of my champagne pops. The original champagne pop. I've heard that Smashbox still stock this, so if I were to ever throw it out and want a new one, I could get one, but I think I've got multiples. This is Moonstone. So pretty. And it hasn't been used yet either. Next up we have Prosecco Pop, which I have as a split as well with a blush. So this is Prosecco Pop. Again, hasn't actually been used. No, that hasn't been used. And yet I still keep them. Oh, I have another MAC one. This is Chez Lamy. This is a much older one. Again, this is more of like a finishing powder type deal these days, because it's just, it's not what we would consider, what we would use for highlighting anymore, I suppose. This is Pearl, the white one, so pretty. And then we have C-Pop. The one I couldn't get that I really wanted was Opal. So there you go. This is a Colourpop in a rosé, which might be dried out. We'll find out if I can get it open. Oh no, it's not dried out. It's still good. It's still good. Let's have a... Oh, that's stunning. Oh, that's stunning. That's pretty. I don't know if that's going to show up on the camera or not, but that's pretty. I have this one from Victoria Beckham. Victoria Beckham and Estee Lauder. This is Modern Mercury, and it is so pretty. Oh, it's so smooth. It's still so smooth. I just need to just use this in sitting around in a basket. These are the loose highlights from Revolution, Pearl Lights. This one is Peach Champagne. Oh, that's stunning. I'm going to say that a lot. And this one is True Gold, which I haven't opened, but you can kind of hopefully see the gold reflects of it. And then lastly I have my Fenties. This is in How Many Carats. How could you say no to that? Oh, it's just beautiful. I actually bought these more with the intention of using them as eyeshadows. And this is a Rosy Rave. So pretty. But yeah, I bought these more with the intention to use them as eyeshadow toppers, and then I've stuck them in this basket and just never looked at them. So yeah, we're gonna change that. So what did I get rid of? 1, 2. I got rid of 2. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing.